Welcome to room 2814 at the Sol Principe Hotel in Torremolinos. We're in Spain again, and we're at this hotel, the Sol Principe, over the Easter break for 9 nights, 2 of us on a Jet2Holidays package holiday. Now I can't remember the price, but I'm going to put it on screen now. Quite a good deal. Right, let's move on. So I want to go back to where I came in and talk you through what I've got. So first of all, we've got an interesting shape to the room because of the shape of the room, the way that they protrude for the balconies. Everything's at a bit of a jaunty angle, you can see just there. So as you come in, you've got a luggage storage area to your left, and to your right we've got the bathroom, which we'll look at last, and you need to put a key card in there for the electricity. Moving into the room, there's this really long desk. It's not a dressing table, it's a desk. There's no mirror behind it, and there's shelving there and there's shelving down there as well. Also there's a kettle, which we weren't expecting, and a fridge or a minibar. It's a fridge, okay, no complimentary water in there, but you have a fridge, and that's a good thing. Now there's no comfy chair, but there is a sitting chair just there with this little coffee table, and that might come in quite handy actually. Moving down to the bed. Now I'm going to say I am disappointed with this. Now we're here for 9 nights. If it was 3 nights I could have tolerated it, but look at the width of the bedside tables, and then look at the gap between the bedside tables and the bed. Look how the pillows are the full width of the bed. That's just a standard double, and you know, we're not skinny little people, so I'm a little bit perturbed by that, and I'm considering asking reception if they've got something that's a bit more suitable. But I'm thinking about that one still, digesting it. But this is the room we've been allocated anyway at this point. So there is a bedside table on each side of the bed, and there is a plug socket on that side of the bed only. So that person can charge their phone up next to the bed, and this person has to plug their phone in. Where? Where are the other plug sockets? Where indeed? This is strange. Where are they? I mean, where do you plug the kettle in? I don't. Where the heck are they? I mean, these can't be plug sockets. This is weird. So it seems to be a room with one single plug socket, which is unacceptable. That's absolutely dire. That can't be right. Nope, there is one plug socket in the entire room that's usable. Where you plug the kettle in, I have absolutely no idea. Not good enough. That's poor. So not a good start, I'm afraid. Now, oh, hang on a minute. Now, is there something down there? Plug sockets are essential. We have everything's chargeable these days. No, it's just the telephone one. Rubbish. Very, very unsatisfied about that. Jet2, take note. That's not good enough. Melia Hotels, that's not good enough. Right, let's have a look out here. So this is the balcony. Now you've got plastic tables and chairs, you've got a glass balcony, and we're overlooking essentially the leisure facilities. I'll show you a room tomorrow. The balconies are all angled, so you can just see a corner of the people's. Right, I don't know if you can tell now, but I'll show you tomorrow. And the sea is behind the road over there, you can hear it. That's Paseo Maritimo, the road I think that goes along the front. It's the main road along the seafront, basically. And that is built up Torremolinos by night. Okay, I'll go back in the room. Right, so I'm just going to go and do a shot from here just to show you the aesthetics and room layout from this angle. Right. Oh, I must point out there's air conditioning as well. We haven't got it on, it's not necessary at this time of year. Right, let's have a look in the bathroom. Okay, so the bathroom is again at a jaunty angle, it's quite spacious. So to your right hand side you've got a sink area, and that is the other plug socket, and it turns out that this is literally the only other plug socket, so someone's going to have to charge their phone in here overnight, and you've got to boil your kettle in here. I know these are first world problems, but come on, that's not asking a lot more than one plug socket in the bedroom, is it? I'm not going to get over it. You've got an Aliseo hair care hairdryer just there for those people who wish to preen their bouffants. You've got some stuff for your hands there. What we got? Hand wash, shaving mirror, sink, towels, couple of glasses, towel rail, moving around to the toilet, and the dreaded shower over the bath arrangement. Now there is a textured surface. It's not a massively tall bath, and there is a grab rail, so it's not the end of the world at all. But yeah, shower cubicles preferred. And then we've got the bidet. Now that looks like a cannon, not a bidet. Look at the size of the nozzle on that. That can't be right. That's not right. That's busted. Yeah, the bidet nozzle's missing off the front of that one. I do like a bidet. They're ever so fresh. There's a couple of towels up there, a couple of hooks, which is good, we like hooks, but yeah, I've got to say, I'm not particularly happy with the room itself. The plug socket, the small bed, no nozzle on the front of the bidet, that's 3 negatives for me. The big positive is the view. In the daytime it's going to be a really good view, so I've got to weigh up, do I want to change rooms or not? Weighing one off against the other. Anyway, I'll come back to you with an update. Yeah, I did it. So welcome to room 2916, and this is perfect. So the previous room had a queen bed, I was told, but it was a small queen bed. That is what I want. That is spot on, absolutely perfect bed-wise. I've got to say a massive thumbs up, like this, to Claudia on reception. What a superstar, brilliant customer service. Melia, she's a credit to you. No quabbling. My angry, horrible face, she didn't bat an eyelid about it. She's good. Right, so this is great. I'm really happy with this. One plug socket still though. That's a bit pants, but never mind. And we've got virtually the same view. We're just a little bit further back. We're literally 2 rooms further back. There, I'll show you it all tomorrow in daylight. Anyway, believe it or not, it's actually raining, so I'm going to keep that shut. We've got a day of torrential rain tomorrow in Torremolinos, and then after that it's going to be nice. Right, let's just see if that bidet has the nozzle on it. Ooh, exciting. Right, so the bathroom's exactly the same as the last one. And does the bidet have a nozzle? It does. Oh, it's going to be fresh this week. Lovely. Right, I'll do some surreptitious filming around the hotel, and I'll catch up with you for a review in a couple of days' time. See you then. Okay, the lifts are Otis. There are 3 in each block that I've seen so far. There might be more. Not quite sure how many they hold. Evening. but you'd get a wheelchair inside. It's quite narrow coming through the door, but I think it would fit. I haven't seen one in, but I have seen pushchairs inside. And for some reason, you've got the Scottish Harry Potter railway bridge. So this is the view the next morning, and indeed it is a sea view, but the rain in Spain is preventing play. Now I've got a feeling that all this nice looking area here isn't connected to our hotel. Now I could be wrong, but I think it belongs to these tower blocks, because there's this wall down here that says Sol Principe. Seems to go all the way along. But the good news about it being bad weather, not much to do, is that the Wi-Fi router is in our room, and the Wi-Fi is free and strong. Catch you in a bit. Just an update 3 days later, and I'm just showing you this because the maid has been in and she's sorted out the bedding, and we've now got a king-size bedding across the two beds, so that's all good. And I realised I hadn't showed you inside the wardrobe, so forgive the mess, but I just wanted to show you that you get a safe, and the safe, you need to go down to reception and pay a €10 deposit to get that key to make it work, and then you just follow these instructions and it works, essentially. And then on this side of the wardrobe, again, forgive the mess, but you can see you've got loads of coat hangers, because some of the comments said there weren't many coat hangers, but there's plenty there. And there's shelving above. You've got shelving in the middle. And then on this side of the wardrobe, there's even more coat hangers. So you actually get plenty of coat hangers and extra pillows up there. A bit more shelving down the bottom. So all's going well. I'm enjoying the hotel. Experience has been good. So I'll come back to you at the end of the holiday. See you then. Just a top tip, if you stop in here, the birds are everywhere. So remember that if you're keeping your bedroom window open, like I am doing today.
Ta vinduer da. Ja, de fuglene driter.
There are actual birds in the restaurant. So it's an indoor restaurant, but I could hear birds chirping. And then I noticed that there's actual bird poo on the chairs in here. That is not good. So I'm in the gym and it's 24 hours. Ugh. Beefcake. It looks like it's got some sort of S&M contraption here. What's this all about? Like a Tarzan swing? I'm not sure. It looks good though. I like the look of the running machines, or in my case walking machines, and the cross trainers. It's time to move your body. Yeah, leisurely bicycle. And then in between. Yeah, it looks decent. Got to say, this is actually a very large gym for a hotel. And remember, the pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. It's what I say to myself every single day. Footprints on the wall, the all-important plug socket. Can we take that one up to the bedroom? Hey folks, well, it's the end of what's been an absolutely brilliant week, and I thought I'd share with you some final reflections of the room, of the hotel, of the stay in general. Rather than write it at the end like I usually do, I think I'm just going to talk you through it. So we've had a really good time this week. Definitely enjoyed being here. First of all, the bedroom has been very comfortable. It's not been too hot, it's not been too cold. The sun doesn't ever shine in the window, but it does shine onto the balcony later in the day, so that's good, so you don't get that greenhouse effect in the room, because the air conditioning's not amazing, and if you can hear it on now, it's on in the background. It doesn't churn out really cold air, so I'm glad that the sun doesn't shine on the room. The balcony has been brilliant. I've absolutely loved sitting on the balcony, getting on with some work. I brought my laptop with me. I've been writing while I've been here. I've been video editing on the balcony. Just nice to be able to look out there and see that. It's a really lovely view. The one thing about the room which I'm still going to criticise is the one plug socket, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. And I've noticed that there are some blanked out socket templates on the wall around the room, and I think at some point this hotel has been rewired, and I hate to say this, but I think it's been rewired on the cheap, and they haven't put in as many sockets as what they've taken out during the rewire. That's what I think has happened. I can't say for sure. That's what's happened. But speaking of plug sockets, you can hire a strip plug from reception. I think you give them a deposit and then they give it you back at the end of the week. So that's, you know, that's pretty good. But with that said, I went out and I've bought a strip plug anyway. So I've got 3 sockets and I've got 2 USB ports, and I've only paid €15 for that. Middle aisle in a popular supermarket up in Torremolinos. I'm sure you know which one I mean. And that's solved the problem for us. The food in the restaurant has been really good. I've enjoyed it every single day. The breakfasts have been largely similar each day, in fact pretty much the same each day, but with that said, there's lots of different selections, lots of different things that you can have, and I've enjoyed it. I've not had one day where I've gone, oh God, not this again for breakfast, so that's been really good. The dinners rotate. There are some bits which stay the same, but other bits which rotate and are different, and I have to say the food has been excellent. The one thing about the restaurant that I don't like is the birds, the sparrows, and while I've been here this week, I've managed to free 3 of them, okay? And there are still about 6 in there at least. There's big windows, and obviously in summertime they open these big windows to get some air in, and that's when the birds are coming in, and then they're not getting them out again. Now if I was running that restaurant, I would be really concerned about the hygiene impacts of birds pooing, you know, when people are eating. It's not nice. So the answer to this is sort out the bird problem, get the birds out, whether that means closing the restaurant down for a day, getting the nets or whatever, get all the birds out, and then install some mesh wire on the windows, so when you open the windows there's a mesh layer, which means that the birds cannot get in. That would solve the problem. And Sol, you can afford to do that. It's not a major engineering thing, and I think that that would make quite a difference. I want to talk about the staff. They work hard. I see the staff in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. They are putting some hours in, and it's not even peak season, and they've always got a smile on their face. They always talk to you in English if they know that you're English. I've heard them speaking in German to German people as well. So do you know what? They're brilliant. They're so good. I can't praise them enough. They're a credit to this hotel. Reception staff, restaurant staff, cleaning staff, bar staff, staff around the pool. Sorry for any staff that I've missed out, but you've all been brilliant. So in summary, would I come to this hotel again? Yes, I would, but I wouldn't come in peak season ever, because I can imagine it would be like hell. Now at the minute there's between 800 and 1,000 people here. The hotel holds a total of 2,000 people, so we're just under half capacity at the minute. And when the restaurant gets busy, it gets busy, okay? When the pool gets busy, it gets busy. I don't mean in the pool because it's too cold, but I mean the sunbeds around the pool. So I can imagine in peak season, oh, no, not for me. So this would not be a July-August break for me, but certainly between April and June, I'd be happy to come here, and I'd be happy to come here in September and October as well. I just don't like the big, busy things, you know, when you've got 10,000 kids running around and all that, balls flying everywhere. That isn't for me whatsoever. I like to relax. So we're getting picked up today at 6 o'clock by Jet2 to be taken to Malaga Airport for a flight tonight back home. That means that we should normally have to check out of the room by 12 o'clock, but fabulous staff on reception have allowed us to keep the room until 6 o'clock for only €22. And believe you me, that is €22 very well spent. It means I've not had the stress and the hassle of having to get up, have breakfast, pack, take bags downstairs, put them in storage, and then, you know, find somewhere to sit and wait for the bus. We're basically having an extra day out of the holiday. That's brilliant, and I'm really pleased about that. So again, huge thumbs up to the brilliant staff on reception. I believe it was Marina that arranged that for us, and yeah, fabulous. Staff are fantastic. Anyway, it's been a great holiday. Thanks Jet2Holidays. I'll come here again, I'm sure, at some point. Let's see what happens. Catch you later, folks. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Travel Media production, and you can find more like them by going to www.mosstravel.tv. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel and watching my film. It's hugely appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss. Hit the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll also get notifications about any future travel films which I upload. If you like my travel films, then you might also like my second channel, which is about home and garden. Please have a look for that channel. You'll find it at www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk, and if you like what you see, please give that a subscribe also. If you'd like to connect with me as Moss Travel Media on other social media, then you'll find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Moss Travel. That's the page. And if you'd like to connect with the profile, then the profile is Moss Travelog. If you'd like to connect with me on Instagram to see my travel photography, where I'm up to, what stories I'm telling, then go to instagram.com/StuMoss or do a search for user Stu Moss. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, I'm at Moss Travel TV. On Pinterest, I'm Moss Travel Media, which is pinterest.co.uk/Moss Travel TV. On Tumblr, I'm stuartmoss.tumblr.com, or just do a search for Moss Travel Tumblr. On WordPress, I'm wordpress.com/view/MossTravelTV.wordpress.com, or do a search for Moss Travel Media on WordPress. And on vContactor, you can find me by going to vk.com/Moss Travel Media, or doing a search for Stuart Moss. If you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on mosstraveltv@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for watching and for your support. I really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best of days, happy travels and bon voyage.